one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's...
Muhammad Dion.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
What a pleasure it is to be here. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice job getting that punch through. They exchange punches. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. That left hook doesn't find its target. The perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. That left hook missed. Good counter punch. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
God, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, top, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
It's bombs away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Misses with that uppercut. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? Good left counter that lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The momentum, they got the advantage. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be tougher.
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe what we are seeing? One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Let's start the sixth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch. Nice straight. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd,
The bronze bomber goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
a shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down.
Let's go out there and get your butt.
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. How much cardio was put in for... And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That hook won't score. Can't land the jab there. Holding nothing back here in the round. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. So the referee says fight on. Final 10 seconds here. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.